Hey everyone, my name is Robert Smalls. Sure, we know each other by now. I wanted to do my week one exploration on a funny story about two new loves and almost missing a flight. It was the summer of 2012. I know this is a bit cliche, but bear with me. I temporarily moved myself from New York to Kissimmee um, to be a private driver for the season. I would drive a disabled veteran and his family to and from amusement parks and other touristy attractions. Seeing as I was born in the Orlando area and not too long removed from it, it kind of worked hand in hand. This is where the love comes in. My downtime I would spend with my girlfriend at the time, Chris. However, on one of these last few days in Florida, we sat watching Pawn Shop Kings or Wars or whatever they call it with her grandmother. About 30 minutes into it, we wound up hitting Kissimmee's main strip, searching for deals ourselves. This was the young and dumb phase of my life, well, more so misguided for me. We both didn't know what we were doing. Um, I was honestly 21, making a decent pay, and no real focus other than wanting to build a lifestyle brand and just wanting to become rich. She was 20, focused, studying at UCF, but also along to support my shenanigans. I remember it vividly. It was a sunny afternoon, New Year's Eve. The two of us in her 2000 bucket melting away with AC on. We both read signs that said clearance, camera cell. And I joke all the time that I got started taking pictures for the family that I came down there with, as well as my selfie queen of a girlfriend. Um, we made the first U-turn we could and went directly into the shop Queen of Pawns. We poked around and finally found a perfect camera for me, which was a Nikon D300. It was probably the best camera they had in the store. Um, we spent all day taking pictures. My time winding down in Florida, it was just something in the back of my head. I need to take a picture of a sunrise at the beach. So I ignored it. I went to the vacation home, stored photos, and I ate. But I still couldn't shake that thought. Me and Chris went to the Nike outlet and then Fun Spot and then like the downtown Disney area. And it was still in the back of my mind. But now the plot twisted where I wanted her as a subject and the photo to be her background. So when we packed up for the night, I started driving home, but I stopped. Not the motion, but the direction and the destination. We missed the exit, and I knew I was really going to Clearwater. I had never done something so sporadic in my life, so me watching her out of the corner of my eye, kind of nervous. She asked me, "Where are we going?" And I replied to her. I said, "Surfing." Um, we got there about 4 a.m. We went swimming till around 5, and I got my picture. We did the whole kiss, celebrate, yada yada yada. This is so awesome. This is cool. That whole thing. We get to the car just before 6. The windshield littered in promo stuff. I pick it up, throw it in the back seat, and now is where all the joy, like, just completely erases from my body. I hop into the car, turn the key, and All the car did was chime. I think to myself, probably needs a jump. No big panic, but hey, we got a battery pack. Car got juiced up. We're good to go. So now the start of the drive back. Very calm. I cut off everything in the car electronically, the AC, the radio. Everything was going good until we hit a bump in the road. No, like literally, we hit a bump in the road. The car slowly dies off again. Chris, the angel face lady that she is, she's just sitting there sleeping like a child in the passenger seat. And I couldn't help but wake her up. So I just pulled out the battery pack, juiced up the car, and started driving again. It's silent. And now time kicks in when the hour shifts from 6 to 7, and we're nowhere near like heading back. And then all of a sudden, the back of my mind wants to play responsible now, and is just telling me, remember, you have to get to the airport an hour early for check bags. Thinking, great. We start rolling again, and after hitting that bump, the car has this like crazy bounce. So now I'm literally driving 5 under the speed limit, hoping nothing crazy happens, like the axle or the wheels fall off. We turn the hour drive into, I don't know, maybe 2 or 2.5, but we made it. We got to the vacation home, and the funniest thing about all of it was cleaning out her car. I find a flyer from the windshield, and the flyer read, "The folks here at AAA, we want to ensure that all New Year's Eve partygoers get home safely. So we pledge we pledge to have any car towed home free between the hours of 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. I could have avoided that whole thing.